Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say, Kolam La Yahweh Shem Yahushua Bashem Ha Kakwadash. To honest the elders and apostles, great millstone GMS for the rule and teach well. Today we're just going to go over Proverbs, the 12th chapter, and, just continue here. So, whoso loveth instruction, loveth knowledge. He that hateth reproof is brutish, right? So, it's pretty self-explanatory, but here to learn you must love discipline. It's stupid to hate correction, That's part of this thing, being reproved, right? And then you got this one, this book of 2 Corinthians. Yeah, this is 2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves whether ye be faith, prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye reprobates. So part of this thing is, examining yourself and lay before anyone else, man. You should get on yourself, harder. Of course, the elders, they get on us. They say, hey, man, some of us aren't making enough videos, so, what you gotta do is you gotta get those videos out. Pump, get them videos out, pump out the videos. Right? Go into Proverbs, go into basic things. You can go into things about the law. We got all kinds of news topics. You got things going on in Syria. You got all kinds of stuff, popping off that you can go into. A good man attaineth favor of the Lord, but a man of wicked devices will be condemned. Right? So the Lord approves those who are good, but he condemns those who plan wickedness. Right? We know that no man is good. Right? We've all went off, in our past lives and in this life. And that's why we hope for that grace and mercy. A man shall not be established by wickedness, by the root of the righteous, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved. Right? That our root and our foundation is Yahushua. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? Well, that's being talked about in Romans 11. Right? A woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness to his bones. Right? So this is a talk about actual woman. Virtuous woman is a crown to her husband. And righteous man. This is the book of here among 1,000. Yes, this is the book of Ecclesiastes 7:28. Yep, shit my soul seeketh, but if I not, a man among 1,000 have I found. Right? But right. I found but a woman among all those have I not found. Right? So an upright man among 1,000. Right? And this is King Solomon speaking. Right? But among that, he hasn't found a righteous woman. Right? So that leads you to think, righteous woman is among 1,000,000. Right? It's among hundreds of thousands. Right? How much more these days now? We're, the majority of these women out here, even the ones that are, halfway that you could, still deal with, right? Even they, get unruly and things like that, and then you gotta check them and check them again and so on and so forth, right? But, righteous woman, or the hell, to put it, simpler terms, a woman of this truth, man, it's very rare. Most of these women out here, bugged out mindset. Thoughts of the righteous are right, and that's why we say cast not your pearls before swine. So we keep our what we do to ourselves, amongst the body, right? They don't need to know. I think some brothers, well, maybe they say certain things like, "Oh yeah, I'm fasting today," but then when you're not telling them why, and then the woman will just start doing it anyway. Or maybe some brothers have that relationship with their woman where they know and they're just cool with it and they just, calm down, you know. But verse 5, the thoughts of the righteous are right, but the counsel of the wicked are deceit, right? So never take advice from the wicked, never trust the enemy, for like I am merciful. So, it's this wickedness. I think that was Sirach, the 12th chapter might be in. But, the counselors and the advice you want to take is from other brothers in this truth. And, brothers in this truth, you want to ask advice when it comes to things. You don't want to talk to, people of the world. They're not going to help you. The words of the wicked are to lie and wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them. The wicked are overthrown and are not, but the house of the righteous shall stand. Right? This is the book of Revelation 21:1. Saw a new heaven and a new earth. The first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Right? So this new heaven, this new earth doesn't mean the literal new heaven and new earth. Just means new rulership taken over, right? In the first earth, in the first heaven, that old Edomite ruled world is gone, right? Because we know the earth aboundeth forever, like it says in I think it's Ecclesiastes. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from heaven John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High, out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Right? And, this is talk about the elect descending from the chariots. All the elect, right? Not just the 144,000, all the elect descending from the chariots, right? Because, it's a people before it's a place. And they're going to come down, a low number, that number, come down to Israel once the nuclear missiles and all that stuff, it's clear, and good enough for us to go down. We'll go down. Well, we'll be able to survive that stuff anyway, but with the stuff with the nuclear missile dust is so that we can have other nations build it. So I think about it, it's not for our benefit. The scriptures talk about these bodies that'll live forever, that'll never die, that'll, be able to run super fast and have all this strength and laser beams and all this stuff, And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, "Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. He will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power." Yeah, so he will literally, be among us, because he will be able to behold us, because we won't have sin with us anymore. And we'll have those new bodies, and we'll have that new heart, within us. We won't have that stony heart. We won't be, these bodies no more. Yep. Verse 4. And the Most High shall wipe all the tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall be any more pain. For the former things are passed away. So no more suffering. And that means the kingdom is gonna last forever, because being conquered by like they say, this fucking, and they get it wrong with Ezekiel 38. About Russia. They say, "Oh, Russia's gonna attack us while we're in our kingdom." That's just not gonna happen. They're gonna be down and in the bottom when we're in our rulership, right? Because Esau's the end of the world and Jacob's the beginning that followeth. So no other nation will take over, right? A man shall be the wicked overthrown. Already. A man shall be condemned commended according to his wisdom. A man shall be commended according to his wisdom, but he that is of a perverse heart shall be despised. He that is despised not the servant is better than he that honoreth himself and lacketh bread. Right? A righteous man regardeth the life of the beast, But the tender mercies of the wicked are always cruel, right? But the wicked are always cruel. Even when they're trying to be merciful, they tell you them is cruel. Whatever little thing tries to give us, these, social security and benefits and welfare, this stuff which is supposed to help our people, but in another sense, it just incentivizes our people just to be at the bottom, And then, you have so much other problems with that too. The crime, the drugs, everything, completely out of order in our people, right? And the nations are just feeding off of that. They set up their shops and their restaurants. Whenever our people want to work there, we have to work under them, right? He that tilleth his land shall be satisfied with bread. Be that followeth vain persons is void understanding. The wicked decide and that evil men, but the root of the righteous steal the fruit. Right? The wicked is snared by transgression of his lips, but the just shall come out of trouble. Right? Jeremiah 13:7. But he shall be saved out of it. A man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth, but and the recompense of a man's hand shall be read unto him. Right? So I think Yahushua said that, comes a time where every man will have to answer to the words of their mouth, something like that. So, those who are like John the Baptist brought out, the chaff will be burnt away and the wheat will be taken in, because that's the useful part, the grain, things that you actually want to eat, things that's good. You take things that are not good, which are not useful, are going to be discarded, aka die in the riots, die in the famines, wars, the pestilence, the civil wars, so on and so forth. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, be that hearkeneth unto counsels wise. Fool's wrath is presently known, but a prudent man cutteth shame. Here you got LT. Fool is quick tempered, but a wise person stays calm when insulted, right? We know that, soft words, calm wrath. So you don't always want to go to blows, things like that for everything. But of course, if it's looking like someone's putting hands on you, put hands on them. But if it comes to just insults, just let it go. He that speaketh true showeth for righteousness, but a false witness deceit. There is that speaketh like the piercing of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health. Right? That's right, because these words heal you. Right? They get you out of that wicked mind state. Right? Get you into that new man, right? Which is all done through Yahushua dealing with you. But he sends his men out there to go push up his words, and then it'll work on you if you be the hopeful elect. Right? The lip of truth shall be established forever, but lying tongue is but for a moment. Season the heart of men that imagine evil, but to the counsels of peace is joy. There shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. Lying lips are abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight, right? And we're supposed to deal truly, not just with each other, but in the world. We're not supposed to be, lying and stealing and committing adultery and all kinds of wicked things. A prudent man concealeth knowledge, but the hearts of fools proclaim foolishness. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute. Heaviness in the heart of man maketh it stoop, but a good word maketh it glad. Right? Word weighs a person down. An encouraging word cheers a person up. Right? Yeah, and this is what we deal with, especially, not to talk about myself, but we all deal with heaviness. Man, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get my life better? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? And it's just fucking makes your mind stoop, and you gotta catch yourself. Some days you could be so like exhausted and just fucked up because you just had a rough ass day, right? And just bullshit all over the place. And you just come home, it's like, man, I don't even want to do shit, Like, I don't even, like, I'm just so just disgusted with the world itself that I don't even want to make videos. I don't even want to talk right now. But you don't want to get into that mind state. It's not good, right? Even though you're in a messed up headspace, or, well, not messed up headspace, but even though, like, you're just fucking frustrated, right? Pressure maketh a wise man mad, right? Because that's what we're really mad about, right? We're mad that, hey, we gotta live under this wicked man's rule, and that we're not under, under Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, under Yahweh Yahushai's, kingdom here on earth. We want the kingdom. This is what we want. This is what we look forward to. We hope for, right? So that righteousness can be, here on earth, man. So until that happens, we gotta continue to push and stay strong and endure hardness as a good soldier. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way the wicked seduceth them, right? The slothful man roasteth not that which he took hunting, but the substance of a diligent man is precious, right? And the way of righteousness is life, and the pathway thereof there is no death, right? It's not going to lead to your death if you take hold of these words, right? You're not going to be spiritually dead, right? So, of course, brothers will die in a, fleshly sense. Some brothers will. However, it's not going to be all of us. Some of us will survive. Some of us will not see death until, the chariots come, the coming of our Lord. And that's Proverbs, the 12th chapter. Lo and edified, and I say shalom.